oh my god, like Call of Duty, like fucking Medal of Honor.
Oh, dude, I remember the first time I tried that game. I was like, "Where's the dolphin dive?" Because I was such a fucking fucking little shit, dude. Like, where's the dolphin dive?
Do the default dance. Where's my emote button?
This game is garbage. No, what the fuck happened, dude? There you go.
Mom, do the default dance.
Dude, did you know in Warzone they took out the fucking the OK sign because it represents white supremacy?
It doesn't, and it never
I know.
has.
It's just retards that made the thing happen. Oh my god. I just can't believe
it started from a
able...
4chan shitpost.
Yeah, but it just retards and fucking antisocial warriors just be like, "He's so right. What have I never seen that before? Clearly white supremacy. Ban it, ban it." Oh, and I was watching a DayZ live stream, and it was just this one guy just mugging this other guy. When he was mugging him, he's like, "Give me everything. Take off your clothes. Take off your clothes." And as she proceeds to take off her clothes, she just gets capped with a fucking sniper through a window. He's like, "No. Put your clothes back up. Put your clothes back up." Oh, it was fucking hilarious, dude. Can you randomly get capped by a sniper in DayZ like that?
Yes.
What are the probabilities of that happening?
Very low, but you know, while you're playing DayZ, that very low turns into, oh yeah, he's in the cliff. You just get so paranoid. DayZ is hard to play because I'm just eternally paranoid. Oh god, they're in the hills.
Oh god, dude.
It's like World War II.
You just see somebody build trenches.
You're on a live stream, right?
I have not gotten the YouTube notification, so you have not started it yet.
Maybe you just didn't ring the bell hard enough.
I've been waiting on YouTube. I am refreshing. There we go. My voice sounds big gay. I'm gonna turn off that shit. It's big gay. Does my voice really sound like that? God, I sound like a non-friendly word.
The Exceltra. The one on the bottom right? That's related to her passive. Every fourth ability has its power doubled. But this character almost never. Proteus rewind. Think of it like Tracer. Except like a full, 13 seconds.
Data conduit is open. Go now.
It's a rocket launcher. Okay. It shoots rockets. It's a pretty self-explanatory concept. Because it's this mode. All these enemies are level 70, and they spawn in massive numbers. Plus, I'll have an XP booster as well. This is probably going to be one of my heaviest former guns.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Don't tell me just by the form I have to invest in this thing. It's going to take a lot.
Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast. sanctuary will go on without you.
Maxed in one mission. How long until your Warframe is installed? Oh god, do you have everything, every app closed? That's kind of shit.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha. Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
Total 9,885. Duplicates 9,337. I have at least 40,000 endo worth of just duplicate mods. That's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to do that with the ones I have a metric shit ton of. Sort by duplicate. I don't know. Sort by duplicate. See, I have 643 of this one alone. Oh, it's a different currency. You get endo for this. It's the currency used to upgrade mods. $31,000 endo. Wait, no, I don't wanna fucking get rid of my gold animal instinct. Where the fuck is that one? Let's not get rid of that one. Yeah, 31,000 endo. How long till my vault's done? The government building. .5 hours. I'm just gonna start him and boost him. What are the challenges this week for Nightwave?
Hey.
I just gotta kill 300 more enemies, and then I'll get a reactor for Volt. I need to check the cred offerings. Any good ones? The next Menta set is a really good one. None of these are super good. Oh hey. Oh, and of course, after I buy it, the blueprint for this comes up. Okay then. Okay game, I see you.
Power off.
I should buy some Martian extract. Just so I fucking have it.
Later.
But no, the helmet I'm wearing is it's an alternate helmet. I bought it because I really liked it. And because this is Protea how Protea looks base. I really don't like that helmet. Because it's got nothing on this one. Yeah, this is Protea base helmet. I don't like the veil. Nor do I like the dongles on the top of her head. You mean the grenades? Shinny, the girl with the balls. You want to think about that sentence? No, the difference between a prime and a standard is all in the stats, such as this is Oberon Prime's base stats, for example. 225 energy. Fuck. But yeah, he has 225 energy, 262 health. I'm thinking of that wrong. Right there. So yeah, Oberon Prime has 225 armor, 262 energy, 375 health, 300 shields, and 1.0 sprint speed base. Meanwhile, Oberon only has 175 armor, 150 energy, 125 health, 100 shields, and 1.0 sprint speed base. They're just statistically better. I've never exactly looked at Zephyr. Zephyr looks weird as shit. So does Wukong. Wukong's another one of those frames that the standard looks kinda shit, but the prime looks fucking phenomenal. Same with Zephyr. Hold on. Like, I'll show you... Like, this is Chroma, that's her dodge. This is Chroma standard, you'll see him in a second. He looks bad. That's his skin. But Chroma Prime is one of the single best looking frames in the game. He is such a good fucking looking frame. Another difference is like Hydroid Standard, also known as Hentai Prime. Where is he? This is Standard Hydroid. He looks disgusting. And then you have Hydroid Prime. Yeah, and then there's ones that have really small differences, like between Rhino and Rhino Prime. Literally for Rhino, all they did for Rhino Prime was bulk up his shoulders, bulk up his hips a little bit, and then change the helmet. God, have I read you the lore from this real quick? Have I read you the lore? I'll read it out. It is neat. I'm gonna have to ask you to turn the stream down, to turn the stream volume off though, because I can hear myself through it, and it's really gonna throw me off. Okay. Red lights, flashing on stark white walls. Davis is running ahead of me, dropping his notes. We're running for our lives. The fear gives me a strange perspective. I'm out of my body. I've forgotten how I got here. I don't recognize this place. Davis and I slam, pinned against a cell door, and he shouts at me. I give him a dumb look. I can't hear him, the sirens, anything. Only the muffled throb of terror in my head. I turn away from Davis down the hall and I see it. The hulking mass, flickering red, glinting like steel and fresh blood. Its skin changes, flowing like mercury when I'm blinded by the sudden muzzle flashes. They do no good. The beast surges forward and the security men become crimson mist and gore. I'm a statue, a cornered animal. A gate opens inside me and recognition floods in. I have seen this monster before. I have cut its shell and eviscerated its brothers. I have given it pain and measured its response. I have crafted and rejected countless like it. But I've never seen this beast so close, without the shield, without restraints. I've never seen it free. I know I will die, so I just watch with curious acceptance. The beast squats down, shoveling a heap of gore into its mouth. It is watching with vague eyes, a sense of recognition, ancestral memory. It knows who I am and what I've done. It rears up like a beast and roars, shattering the lights and casting us into darkness. I can hear it lumbering towards me, its metal fingers rending the walls, but I know I am dead. I close my eyes and stand ready to pay. I feel the pull on my arm and notice Davis got the cell open. He tugs me to the cell beyond and I fall on my back. I see Davis staring at the open door, waiting, as the monster tears towards us. Suddenly I could live through this, so I shout, Davis, close the goddamn door! But he shakes, his head with eyes as wide as moon. He shouts, watch, over the roaring and rending of metals. Then silence. Davis is panting. Laughing? The beast fills the doorway, inches from him, dripping in blood but still without violence. It stands there, looking at his hands. Davis whispers, no one would have believed me. I crawl up the wall to stand, opposite the door. I've never seen this cell, a cold place with an array of shelves. A morgue? Where are we, Davis? This is where they keep them, the ones from Zariman. I'm through. What was the Zariman? The ship that never returned? Davis, what's going on? Davis turns with a smile forming. What's going on is, he turns back to the beast, now silent and calm. Big, fat promotions. That was Rhino Prime. The Warframe. This is before a bullshit happened. No, it was Rhino Prime. Before it was Rhino. So, you already know about this. So, the Rhino... So, the Warframes... Think of them like humans, but blended with a certain virus called a technocyte virus. That makes them into more of machines than anything. Such as Rhino Prime. All this is just armor. Like, a really good example of this is Umbra. No, they are irreversibly changed. to the point where most aren't even sentient anymore. The only one that we know of as truly sentient is Excalibur Umbra. Him. Yeah, see how the armor's kind of made of his flesh? How his flesh and his armor blend into one? That's the Technocyte virus. Because the Warframes are still living. They are infected with the Technocyte virus, but they are still alive. In fact, this is a blade made from Umbra's body. The Skiajati. Oh, they all the same. But when you unlock him, it's shown that the operators can communicate with them, of course, but directly. In fact, in the story, your operator interfaces with their memory specifically and helps Umbra deal with the pain. Because Umbra was forced to kill his own son. Because Ballas is a bitch. Yes, you are missing out on a lot. I'm intentionally spoiling as little as possible, while still, giving you an understanding what they are. And then there are some that we don't quite know how they came into existence, such as Nidus. He wasn't one. It's theorized that he wasn't one that was directly designed by the Uragan, but instead a corruption of one that actually was. Such as how you get him is by scavenging his parts off an age-old infected ship. Well-infested ship. He was the warden, the one who kept the Eidolons at bay. In fact, he was made from the remnants of one. Rise from the broken remains of the Eidolon to seduce an army of zealous thralls. He was, so I'm going to share some. These are Eidolons. Imagine these, but like 40 times as tall, and that's the size of them, and then this one's double that. He's made from the remnants of these. They're sentients. In fact, I'll show you its remnants where it's literally blasted into pieces. And now that you can get a good, now you'll be able to get a good look at my Gus. Essentially, they were all designed by the Orokin. We don't quite know the story about. We don't quite know much about him, other than it was implied he was a. I can't think of the word. Oh, what's what I'm looking for? Blockade runner. Looking at his cloak, it's implied that he would run blockades. But other than that, we don't know too much about what Warframes were intended for. We just know that they were war machines invented by the Orokin. In fact, by most of Orokin society, it appears that most Orokins literally thought the Tenno were a myth. that they were just war propaganda. Yeah, because they were at war. The ancient Orokin Empire was at war with the sentients. You see these bones? These are parts of an ancient sentient that was blown to pieces. In fact, that's where the Eidolons came from. They're remnants of this. Oh no, I used that, then my game... Oh no, did my game crash? Oh no, it just froze for a second. You know, those are all... That's all part of one massive sentient that was... Host migration, okay. I should have set it to solo. Oh yeah, that's my ship. That's my landing craft. The Scimitar. Do some coast on an airstrike. Yeah. I didn't bring the thing that enables me to. I didn't bring any air support charges. Those are more parts of a sentient over there. It was this specific one. Most sentients are small. Those are more of its. Those are more parts of it. Those are more parts of it. We're gonna go to the ribs. That's another part of it. Only this one was that massive. Most are small. This is Tycho's ribs. It's unknown whether or not these are actually its ribs. We don't know. I mean, they look like ribs, but they might not have been. Sentients don't have standard anatomy. There's hoverboards. I don't have any equipped, but there's also this. This is just the Exceltra with the Arcwing. Arcwings have their own independent health and shields. A thumper. It died. It just vanished immediately afterwards. There's no. Here's some more parts of the sentient. Oh yeah, I've never actually shown you doing a flip. It was all blasted apart by one Warframe. You sacrificed yourself to kill it. What? If you have a Volt, you can make him even faster. Or a Wisp. That's Grendel. Because Grendel can roll. Yeah, that's Grendel. Grendel's a faster top speed. I need to get back to ranking up my Exceltra. Too bad. Oh, there was a new one, quest just released. It's a neat one. But you gotta do this. You gotta get to here, the second dream. Quest. What? In this game or something else? Oh, I was like, the fuck? I hate I can't view the cinematic for this quest. I liked it. This is another really good cinematic.
Seven for, 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lanes. Trawling for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
But you'll see some sentience here. See that big thing? That's a sentient. The ship's the thing on the right and left, those are sentients. That's ballast. That's an organ.
We're ready, Natal.
So quiet.
That's a sentient. The one in the back's a sentient. All the things in the back are sentients.
It only needs a voice. A spark.
But Mother...
Mother's gone. This is all that remains. But you have her fire. And more. You can finish what she started.
Finish the war.
Bring peace. Bring purity.
On Lua, the Lotus, I attacked you.
You remember?
You died.
You don't remember everything then. Yes, your aphids wounded me, and our forces were depleting fast. I knew I had failed. Failed you, my sister. Failed our family. I had no choice but to retreat.
No. You were destroyed. The Tenno made sure of that.
You're still recovering. With all that the Makers did to you, it will take time to heal.
He is one of them, isn't he? A Maker.
Finish the war, Netar.
Just watching cool cinematics over again.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Oh, real quick. This is Umbra cinematic. This is a bit of backstory behind Umbra. The Excalibur, the one that's sentient.
Howl all you want. It won't bring him
That's
back.
Ballas.
Lure brings you strength, Umbra. But you cannot defy your creator. Even I make mistakes. Like you.
How much time has been slaughtered? How long till Volt's done? God, that was only like 20 minutes. Fucking cat gun. If COVID-19 canceled all sports, why is she still playing games? There's some that I just don't know why they made them, like Banshee, like Grendel. What use does Grendel have? God. I'm gonna assume here and hop on a different game.